Hello, and welcome to another edition of The Emotions Expert. Today, I'm going to be talking about your life purpose. Many people have written to us asking about this, and many people get confused. They wonder what their purpose is on planet Earth, why they are who they are, what is their purpose in doing things, what is the use of doing anything, in fact, and where are they going to go in life. And because of all this, some people it gets them down because they need some kind of a goal, some point in the head of them, a road to go down, somewhere to aim for. And quite often, this doesn't happen because when you're sort of wandering aimlessly in life, there's nothing there for you. You think, should I do this? Should I do something else? Should I do that? Well, I tried that. It didn't work. And I'll try it again, though, because I quite like that. And quite often, a lot of it is down to yourself. It's down to you understanding life, understanding who you are, and understanding your purpose. And your purpose is very, very simple. Your purpose is if you were born on planet Earth, you are here to live your life your way. And I'll repeat that. You live your life your way. It doesn't matter if you're part of identical twins or quadruplets or sextuplets or goodness knows what, you are still a unique individual. And that unique individual needs to grow and prosper. Obviously, when you're children, you're in the confines of your guardians, your parents, who are going to nurture you and hopefully look after you well. But after that, you are a sentient being and have a mind of your own. You pick up things from your peers, from people around you, from the media, things you see, things you understand, things you learn about, and you devise and desire those to actually produce something which is very important to yourself. Once you've done all this, it's a case of how do I put all this information into something which is very, very fluid and it can work for me in life? Because there are things which you pick up and learn. Some of them you like, some of them you're good at, some of them you don't like, and some of them you are not so good at. And so you're finding out all of those kind of things. And then when you get into a work situation, you're finding out what you can do and what you like. And can I do that for a professional job? Do I get paid for doing it? Whether you do it on your own as self-employed or work for someone else. Sometimes it's a bit of a halfway house. You have to do something and get paid for it. And you don't particularly like all of it, but you do it because it's a means to an end. That's fine. Most people go through that in life. It's just part of the growing process. It's just part of your own evolution. But once you've got this done, you have then the choice to make. Where do you want to go in life? What do you want to do? Are you ambitious? Are you gregarious? Are you quiet? Are you happy just to do something and get by? And it doesn't matter what it is. What is right for you is right for you. But the bottom line is, again, you must live your life according to what you want to do, not what your parents say, not what the media says, not what the educationalists say, and not what anybody else says. This is your life. And you do what you want to do. And when you've done what you want to do, you've attained the highest point in your life, the highest excellence you can get. You don't have to be a multi-billionaire and have private jets or anything. You can be exactly who you want to be. Don't be put off by other people's expectations or other people's ideas or other people's opinions, because that's all about them. This is nothing to do with you. This is their opinion about what you want to do. And quite often when we're very young, we get into a bit of a quandary as to, oh, my parents want me to do this, and I don't know, at school they say I should do this. And it's not a case of, can you count to 10? Yes. Oh, then be an accountant. Can you paint that? Oh, then be an artist. It's not as simple as that. You have your own ideas, your aptitudes, your understanding, your faults, your fears, your phobias, your ideas, all of the silly little things as well, which come into play, which you are an expert about yourself. You are the only expert about yourself. And in that case, you need to do what you need to do. It may be a bit of a job. You may go through quite a few different jobs. You may go through a few bouts of unemployment. You may go through a few bouts of lots of different things. But that's all learning. It's the learning curve, because once you've gone through all of that, you're a better person, even if it's not very pleasant. And one of the other things is in life, you've got to be prepared to fail. Because if you don't fail, you'll never do anything. If you stay put all your life and play safe, then life will pass you by and you'll be redundant by your own handmaking. So you've got to be prepared to fail. And if you fail 10 times or 20 times, you're 20 times far better off than you were before, because you've known all about it, what happened, what to do, the feelings about it, everything about it. This is all about your life, your journey, and everything else. So when it's all about your life purpose is literally about doing what you want to do. And it doesn't matter if those around you get upset, because let's face it, if people get upset, it is their choice. They've chosen to get upset. Some people get upset on purpose. It's a selfish act because they want sympathy. Oh, I'm upset. Give me sympathy. Oh, to hell with that. You're not worth anything if you're going to be like that. I don't want to be around you if you're like that as well, because you're not going to give anything. You're going to be what they call an emotional vampire. You're going to take and take and take and try every little bit you can to sort of wield your way in to get some emotion from somebody somewhere just for your own selfish purpose. Well, that's going to come to an end because people have got something better in their minds, and that's called their life too. And their life is far more important than yours. And you must understand that at all times. Your life is also more important than anybody else's, because it's the only one you've got. And you have to make these choices as to what to do. So whatever happens, whatever your parents say or don't say, don't finish at the end of your life with excuses. Don't get old and pathetic and think, oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd done something else. I wish I'd taken these chances. I wish I'd gone here. I wish I'd traveled. I wish I'd done this. I wish I'd been a bit silly in my youth and done some funny things. Because if you don't, nobody else can do them for you. And the more you do, even if you do a few stupid things, the more you learn. And the more you can learn, the better the person you will be. You will be a far, far better person at the end of the journey, having learned, than someone who just sits at home, does nothing, just goes out for a few drinks or watches a few movies or whatever it is, and that's it. Nothing else. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine. It's your choice. But don't blame life or anything else, because blaming people, blaming your situation, blaming circumstances is rubbish. If you've got a mind and a body and you can get out there, you can change everything. If you want something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. And make sure that what you do is quite wholesome. Take some chances, because sometimes those chances, even if they don't pay off, lead you to another place where you would have never gone on your own. But it leads you there. And when it leads you to somewhere new, you become a better person also, because you're in new pastures. You've broken the barriers. You've gotten out of the box. You've trodden new ground. You've seen new things. You have experienced new smells, tasted new flavors. All of these things make you grow. And as you get older, you actually see within yourself that you are growing, and you're actually more selective with the people around you. So one of the major things is your purpose in life is to be you, and at all costs, be you.